We would like for you to envision a new concept for Ventura County, California. A parkway and a bike path along the Santa Clara River between the towns of Santa Clarita and Ventura. It might be called the Heritage Valley Parkway, or the Santa Clara River Parkway, a project close to my heart. It promises a greener future and hopefully a reduction in traffic congestion. All of this without needless urban and suburban sprawl. Imagine a place where nature thrives, where people can connect with the environment. This is the vision of Heritage Valley Parkway. This ambitious plan aims to create a network of parks, bike paths, museums, and green spaces, all connected by one well-thought-out rural parkway. It will protect natural habitats, it will enhance biodiversity, and hopefully, it will make car travel less stressful. The parkway is a model for other communities. It just happens to lie in one of the last undeveloped regions of Southern California, the Heritage Valley. This is a region of small farms, orchards, vineyards, and historical buildings. It has yet to be fully developed into residential neighborhoods, and we are hoping that through a concerted effort to construct a common-sense parkway, unsightly sprawl seen in other parts of California can be averted. For those of you from back east, think of the Hutchinson River Parkway in New York, or the Merritt Parkway in Connecticut. For those of you from California, think of the American River Parkway in the state capital. Let's look at the phases of this project. We'll see how this vision will become reality. Every journey starts with a single step. For Heritage Valley Parkway, that step is planning. Phase 1 is crucial. It focuses on research and community involvement. The route of the parkway is proposed to follow the south and east bank of the Santa Clara River. It begins majestically at the Pacific Ocean at an estuary near the Ventura Yacht Harbor. The path then enters the agriculture region of the Heritage Valley, passing near the towns of Satacoy, Santa Paula, Fillmore, and Piru. Along the way are picturesque farms, orange groves, tree farms, a fish hatchery, and even a tourist railroad. The Heritage Valley has been the backdrop for many Hollywood movies and westerns, and the train station in Fillmore has appeared in movies since the 1950s. A rail line currently runs from Santa Paula to Piru, and could easily be upgraded to light rail to ease future congestion. A detailed feasibility study will be conducted. Experts will assess the environmental impact. An environmental impact assessment or report, that is, an EIA or EIR, will then be prepared. This will ensure minimal disruption to ecosystems. Local residents will share their ideas. Thorough planning ensures the success of the project. Phase 2 is where the vision starts to take shape. The parkway will feature a network of parks. These parks will be linked by bike paths and walking trails. Native plants will be used in landscaping. This will attract local wildlife. The parkway will become a haven for animals. The design also considers water management. These features will help to filter and conserve water. They will also reduce the risk of flooding. In no instance will the parkway interfere with existing agricultural communities, orange groves, nurseries, and small farms. The strength of the parkway is in preserving these communities and highlighting their beauty. Careful design ensures the parkway is both beautiful and functional. It will be a place where people can connect with nature. It will also be a vital corridor for wildlife. It will also ease traffic congestion in the growing commuter corridor between Ventura and Santa Clarita. Phase 3 is where the plans become reality. Construction will begin on the parkway's infrastructure. This includes the main parkway and the ancillary bike paths, trails, and park amenities. Sustainable building practices will be a priority. All efforts will also be made to preserve all businesses along Route 126. The parkway itself will not have services, which will encourage patrons to visit the local communities.
At all points, the integrity of the Santa Clara River and its tributaries will be of utmost concern. A careful mix of human access to the river and preservation of pristine wilderness areas will be adhered to. Native trees and plants will be planted.
The construction process will be carefully managed. Disruption to wildlife will be minimized. The goal is to create a parkway that benefits both people and the environment. The Heritage Valley Parkway is more than just a country road or a series of parks. It's a place for learning and discovery. At the heart of the parkway will be the Condor Museum and Education Center near the town of Fillmore. For many decades, Fillmore has housed the Sespe Condor Sanctuary. It is largely because of efforts conducted in and around Fillmore and the Sespe Wilderness, as well as in Big Sur, that California condors are retreating from the edge of extinction. This state-of-the-art facility will be dedicated to the majestic California condor.
The museum will feature interactive exhibits. Visitors will learn about the condor's life cycle. They'll discover the challenges these birds face.
The Condor Museum will be a beacon for environmental awareness. It will highlight the importance of protecting endangered species. It will inspire a new generation of conservationists. The museum is a testament to the Parkway's educational mission. It will be a place where people of all ages can connect with nature and learn about its wonders. To help offset costs of construction and maintenance, the organizers will approach major electric vehicles manufacturers to establish charging stations at the museum, and coffee houses as potential partners or sponsors. Who doesn't enjoy a cup of Java when visiting a local museum? The Parkway will be more than an integrated series of parks and museums. It will also serve as a seamless traffic corridor, mitigating traffic congestion along the State Route 126. The current trip from Oxnard to Santa Clarita takes approximately 51 minutes or 43 miles and is interrupted with 8 to 10 traffic lights. The proposed River Parkway will have limited access and no traffic lights. The Parkway may exclude truck traffic, which can conveniently use the existing Route 126. The current proposal envisions only 6 access points, some of which may be roundabouts. The first interchange will be at Highway 101 in Oxnard near the Collection Shopping Center. Here you have the choice of a short 5-mile jaunt along estuaries and marshes to the Pacific Ocean. We recommend you do this at sunset. If you choose to turn east, after a short 5 miles, the Parkway will have an exit at State Route 118 at the sleepy country town of Saticoy. Route 118 provides direct access to the agricultural community of Somis and further access to the Reagan Presidential Library in Simi Valley. 8 miles down the road, we approach the historic town of Santa Paula, with plenty to see and excellent food. Here, Route 150 takes one to rustic camping sites, and then to the resort town of Ojai, then on to Lake Casitas, and ultimately to Santa Barbara.
After another 10 miles, the Parkway approaches its midpoint at the town of Fillmore, home of the proposed Condor Interactive Museum. The exit here is for State Route 23 that winds through picturesque Grimes Canyon and onto Moore Park. After another 8 miles, the Parkway will have an exit at the town of Piru. Here you will gain access to the recreational facilities at Lake Piru and the Historic Agriculture Museum at Rancho Camelos. The Parkway then leaves the county of Ventura and joins Highway 126 for its final leg into Santa Clarita in Los Angeles County. The final exit will be at Chiquito Canyon Road. This scenic canyon drive leads one to the historic town of Val Verde. In 1920s, during the height of segregation, Val Verde became the Palm Springs of the Los Angeles Black community. The 1940s Academy Award winner Hattie McDaniel, of Gone with the Wind fame, was known to frequent this location. Over the hills to the right, you will catch a glimpse of the roller coasters and parachute towers of Magic Mountain.
We want to make clear that we are not proposing a conduit to facilitate further development of the Heritage Valley. In our opinion, Ventura County is one of California's best managed counties. It has more green spaces and lower population density than most coastal counties in California. The county appears to have a dedication to preserving farmland and green spaces. We would like to keep it that way. The creation of a parkway does not imply unbridled growth in the county. Rather, we are hoping to inspire common sense, environmentally conscious development. One concept is to encourage boutique hotels along the road, hotels with low impact and with European charm, and low-impact businesses such as wine tastings and local crafts. A parkway for the people. The Heritage Valley. Parkway is a gift to the community. The final phase will focus on community integration. There will be something for everyone.
Family-friendly festivals will bring the community together. Volunteer programs will provide opportunities to give back.
The Parkway will become a hub for recreation. Families will enjoy picnics in the park. Cyclists will explore the scenic trails. With an uninterrupted course of over 40 miles, cyclists will likely create their own events. The route is frequently part of the annual Tour de California professional bike race. The Heritage Valley Parkway is more than just a place. It's a shared experience. It's a place where memories will be made and a love for nature will be nurtured. But don't be mistaken, this is not your average drive. This is the ultimate in peaceful exhilaration. Picture this, meandering along the south side of the Santa Clara River, where you'll encounter some of the most picturesque views Southern California has to offer. And consider in the future, pulling into a rustic boutique hotel, nestled in an orange or olive grove, surrounded by an active vineyard. From rolling hills to lush riverbanks, this parkway will be a feast for the eyes. Whether you're planning a weekend getaway or a quick day trip, this route promises an unforgettable adventure. So, get ready to pack your bags, load up the car, and hit the road.